Etsy can be a great global marketplace if you're selling digital downloads. However, sometimes it's intimidating when you see best-selling designs that have graphical elements to them. And you might be thinking, well, I'm not very good at creating graphic designs. Is there anything for me? Am I going to be relegated to the sidelines watching other people make sales? Well, the answer is there are some designs that are simple text designs that do make sales. In fact, they make a lot of sales. And I'm going to show you 3 text-based niches in this video that you can make some sales in. Let's jump in. In this video, I'm going to be using a niche research tool called Everbee, and I'm going to put a link to it in the video description below. It's pretty easy to use. Over here on the left-hand side, there's a keyword research tool, and it looks just like this. I can type into the top window something like SVG, and that stands for Scalable Vector Graphic. We can see the monthly search volume on Etsy is 2648. Competition's a little over 3.4 million. That gives us a pretty dismal keyword score of 0. However, there are different keywords down below, related keywords, and sometimes you find some golden nuggets hiding in there. And I'm going to show you 3 niches where you can sell digital downloads that actually have some search volume and low competition. As we get going here, I just want to point out the link to Everbee is an affiliate link, and that just means if you purchase the Everbee subscription, I would receive a small commission. I do want to point out as well that there's a free option. If you sign up onto Everbee, there's a free plan. It would have very limited search results, but it's still something. So I encourage you to sign up for it, even just to check out the free option too. Niche number 1 is Uncle SVG. We can see when I type it in here to Everbee, the search volume is 71. The competition's a little over 4,500, and that gives us a keyword score above 0 of 20. Now you may be thinking, well, that's pretty wimpy, 71 search volume. That just means 71 people every month are searching for it. But if I type in something else like Aunt SVG, for example, you'll see there's search volume there too. What about cousin? You'll see there's 137. Grandfather. You'll notice all of these combined start to add up to a significant amount. When you think about all the relatives in your family and their relationship to you, there's some options here for digital downloads related to your relatives. I've jumped over to Etsy and I've typed in Uncle SVG. I'm going to click on this filters button right here, and I'm going to look for digital downloads only. That's going to show me just digital files. Now, as I scroll on down, I do want to point out the first row is usually ads, and I don't typically look at those, but I do tend to look at these. So these are the most organic search results. These are coming up at the top. And let's pop a couple open here and see what we're dealing with. The first one is this one, Funkle. This is only text. So if you are not graphically skilled, and maybe you're not good at Photoshop, you could just simply type this in and you could have a great looking, funny dictionary design. As you scroll down, you can see reviews for this item is 17 and reviews for the shop is over 1,400. So that means they've sold at least 17 because these people have left reviews on a purchased item. You can see here, purchased item, Funkle SVG. Here's another one, official member of the Cool Uncles Club. Now this is circular, but it is pretty much only text. There's a little bit of a circle and a couple of stars. It's pretty minimal in terms of graphic design. And we can see here down below, 24 times someone has bought it and left a review. I really like this one, leveled up to Uncle. This is what's known as cross-niching. So you would have Uncle plus another niche, which is gaming. And here we can see there's a nice thumbnail of how it would look on a t-shirt. So this is a digital design, $3.41 Canadian. And we can see your shop reviews. As I look, there's a purchased item here. There's a purchased item here. So you can see in Etsy actual proof that people are purchasing this. And it's a high quality file with very minimal graphical design. It's basically just a silhouette placed inside of a text design. Niche number 2 is sarcastic SVG. Here we can see search volume 860, competition 50,000, keyword scores about 20. If you are funny, cheeky, irreverent, this is the niche for you. Let's jump into Etsy and see what's up with sarcastic SVG. Here is an extremely easy design. I want you to know that someone cares, not me, but someone. It's funny, but it's not necessarily technically complicated. It's just 2 types of text, large text, and the small text is the punchline. It's in 8 baskets, $1.85. We can see down below reviews for this item, 26. Here's another one. I don't have an attitude. I have a personality you can't handle. If you're looking for ways to make your design stand out, simply change the font, not just the font size, but the actual font. Here we have a more formalized font at the top. We have a handwritten font in the middle. And then we have some sort of a third type of font here, the word personality. So we've just switched up the font, and we can see here 15 views in the last 24 hours, and we've got reviews for this item 13. Here's another one if you've got a little bit of skill. This is Vibing with My Demons. It's all about the type of font. This is a gothic looking font. They've thrown a couple bats and some stars in here. In demand, 3 people bought this in the last 24 hours. We can see reviews for this item 8. It doesn't need to be super complicated. It just needs to hit home emotionally with your buyer. Your buyer's thinking in terms of, is this funny? Does this relate to me? And if the answer is yes, you stand a good chance of making a sale. Niche number 3 is high school graduation. We can see here in Everbee, search volume's a little over 1,500. The competition's 86,000. That gives us a decent keyword score of 20. Remember, this is the search volume every month. Now, it may go up or down depending on the time of the year. And obviously, high school graduation is somewhat tied to the spring or early summer. Let's jump into Etsy and see what's up with high school graduation. Here's a very easy product you can make. It's basically a printable card. You're selling a digital file, $3.56. It's in 20 plus baskets. We can see reviews for this item 10. Basically just a dictionary definition. It's not even funny. It's just very nice, very easy, very clean. We've got a little graduating hat here. And look at the thumbnails. Instant download, quick and easy, print right away. This is providing value for the customer. Good descriptions using lots of keywords. There's a great looking mock-up, even shows you the size. So look at really good best-selling designs and see, can I make this similar? I'm not suggesting you rip off the design. I'm saying, can you create something in the same space where you can provide some value? Here's another one, Goodbye Middle School, Hello High School. So although I typed in high school graduation, this one comes in for middle school graduation. So what about elementary school graduation, nursery school, high school, college, technical school? There's all sorts of different niches that you can explore. This is in 6 baskets. Hello, high school, congratulations. The only type of graphic design they have on here is a little teensy weensy heart down at the bottom. And here's the third one. This is a personalized graduation quote. If you ever want to make some quick sales on Etsy, if you're first starting out, customized designs like this is the way to do it. This is $10.67. It's a digital download. So what would happen is someone would purchase this, and then you would reach out to them and say, okay, what do you want this to say? You would then create the design for them, send it over to them once they've paid. It's very simple. It's just a little tiny hat, a little diploma. And we've got some really nice mock-ups here. Sometimes less really is more in this space. Don't make it too complicated. I really hope you found this walkthrough helpful. There are niches where you can make sales inside of Etsy. Yes, it's competitive. Yes, there's lots of listings. However, if you drill down and you find niches with lower competition and higher search volume, you can be found out. Here's another video related to niche marketing to help you with your print-on-demand journey.